everyone, welcome to my box office news videos. In video, I'll be talking about Wonder Woman 1984 opening box office, and Wonder Woman 3 is getting a sequel. So before I get to this news, I should tell you about like the world I'm living in. Like all the theater near me and all the theater for domestic box office, like more than 50% they are closed, and the theater they're open, they're only able to show people like at 30% capability because the spiking rate for virus is going up right now, so everything is closed. So I don't know where these people are from, which world they're from. They're reporting this Wonder Woman 1984 movie is flop, considering this movie has opened to, like, when I saw this number I was really shocked, because this movie opened 16 million at the domestic box office, considering all these theaters are closed and people are not feel safe to go to theater right now. They don't feel safe. And international, this movie made including China is 68 million, total is 85 million worldwide. And this movie is also available to rent everywhere, right? The way you can rent it on YouTube, Amazon Prime, everywhere. So we don't have like online number, like how much it made it like online. So I'm seeing all these people, they did not like this movie, and this movie, people are reporting this movie is a flop. This is not true at all, because this movie opened really good at the HBO Max. Like HBO Max, they are reporting this, record breaking people has seen this movie. Obviously not everybody is going to see this movie right away. They have other things to do, especially during the holiday time. They have other movies or other things to do. They will see this movie later on. And also, when I think about that, this movie is available also in theater and HBO Max same time. And all this negative video online, still so much this movie making. It tells me one thing, this. When it comes to DC movie, this critic, they have zero power. They can say or these people everywhere, they have zero power. They can say this movie isn't good, or they can say this movie isn't what they want. This is not the story they want. It doesn't matter. Normal audience, they do not care about these videos. They just see the trailer. They have seen the first movie. They saw when the first Rotten Tomato fresh review came out. They saw all this thing, and they put their to-do see this movie on their list. The thing is, this movie didn't make enough money yet. It will make throughout this month or next month, because when it comes to DC movie, they will see it for themselves and they decide. It's reminded me of Aquaman. When Aquaman first came out, so many people, they did not like this movie. When I said I like this movie, how many dislikes I had on my review? I was like, and back then I knew that movie is going to be hit. So is last year huge hit Joker, of course. So many critics, they are screaming from their top roof. They did not like this movie. This movie is bad. This movie is a bad message. And that movie made $1 billion. Well, I'm not saying this movie will do great, Wonder Woman 1984, but this movie, because I didn't see this movie, but based on this review, people's complaint, and the people target audience for this movie, which is not you. All these male people, they did not like this movie, because in this movie, Wonder Woman, she tried to find love. Not enough action. Sounds like this is a target audience is female audience. The first Wonder Woman movie, it made its most money from female audience. And here I did see on Twitter all these female who saw this movie, they're coming out and they said they really like this movie. People are going in a group to see this movie, all this female. So all this male critic, their ego, they did not like this movie. However, Jeremy John, he said he really liked this movie. He said it's not as good as the first one, but still he enjoyed this movie. So what it tells me, all these hater people, they're making this video on Wonder Woman every other day because they have nothing to do. This news time is so slow. Even for me, I didn't get any trailer reaction to react. It's been very slow news day. So they're just making this hateful video because they didn't get enough action in this movie. To them, I say, if you are one of those people and you are in my channel, please don't leave your hate comment on my video. I don't want to see it. I don't have energy to deal with this. And so Warner Brother other day, they declared that they are making Wonder Woman 3 like they are fast tracking the next sequel coming out soon. Take that, all these people are saying this movie isn't good. If this movie isn't flop or is not good, why will they like green light for number 3? They're saying it's like for publicity. It's not publicity, guys. This is their crown jewel, Wonder Woman, Warner Brothers. They're like, even this movie, even during this pandemic, is able to open so high number. How can you say this is like... So that was my thought on this box office news. I definitely think it's very positive, and that was my thought. Please leave your comment. What do you think about this? Is hit or flop? I'd say it's hit, and please take care.